Next up for our Birria week, how about Birria Empanadas? That's right, we're throwing them down on the griddle today as we do a griddle fry. You wanna see how we make these amazing empanadas on the Pit Boss Sierra Griddle? Stick around while we dig in. Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brent.
And we are
the WALTWINS.
If this is your first time here with us though,
Welcome.
Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that we do whenever we're together at the Brickyard Diner or the Backyard Diner.
Whatever it is,
Or
here we
wherever. Welcome back, Birria week this week for sure, like we said in the last video. So we're still here together. In fact, we just finished wrapping that video. We thought we got to get these empanadas thrown down.
Yes, they're so good.
Speaking of, this is a really quick process, and there's nothing more to say about it than getting to the groceries, and then we're going to explain the birria process in case you missed that. But Brett, go ahead and show the groceries. What do we got?
Yeah, when we came up with Birria week, I was thinking, you know what? Let's try some empanadas. So as you see right here in the pot, we have, well, our birria, and then easy. We're using this Mexican melting cheese and these Goya brand empanada dough discos. These empanada dough shells. So that's what we're gonna be putting them in and a little griddle fry up here on the Pit Boss.
Right. Super excited to do this one. So really quick, we just want to share with you the birria making process. Now I got a chance to film Brett doing this. There's a lot that goes into this. In fact, here's the ingredients for all of this. I think 12 or so.
Yeah, there are 12 ingredients per this recipe,
Right.
and water.
Right, and plus water. So basically, as Brett was preparing this, we had to cut off the heads or the ends of these guajillo chiles, and we dumped out all of the seeds. This is really, really important because, you know, you don't want it super spicy and all that. Get rid of those seeds.
And you spend the whole time going,
So we got rid of those seeds. But before that, Brett did actually prep the meat. I forgot to say, he cut the meat down into chunks, put it in the pot, threw these guajillo seedless chiles into the pot as well. Then we got the onion, which we just sliced in half.
Garlic.
A full garlic.
5 bay leaves.
5 bay leaves, and then all of your seasonings. You've got, oh no, we put the water in first and then the seasoning. So we filled the pot with cold water. Yeah, we filled the pot with cold water and then threw in the spices. You've got salt, we've got oregano, we've got
Paprika and cumin.
Paprika and cumin. And I
Just cumin for these humans.
Cumin for the humans. That's right, then got this onto the stove top, brought this up to a boil, and then once it boiled, we let it boil for 30 minutes. Once it was done, we went ahead and skimmed off the debris, as Brett likes to call it, the imperfections, because what makes it a consommé is that it becomes a perfect, clear broth.
Consommé means
perfection in French.
Parlez-vous?
Parlez-vous français. I only learned that. I don't actually speak the lingity, so.
Lingity-dingity.
But then once you get this ready how you want, or then once we got it ready, we went and transferred the pot into the pressure cooker. Oh no, we skipped a step, Brett, when we actually pureed the
the chilies.
Chiles. Once it's to a boil, you turn it into a consommé. We pull those guajillo chiles and separate those with about a quarter cup of the broth, and we put it in a food processor, blended it down, and then we strained the fluid or the liquid back into the pot. That's where we get that deep red color with the paprika.
Yes. The main reason we wanted to strain it is because the skin of the chilies will, they will be quite annoying, because the first time I tried this, I did not, and I learned. As amazing as it tasted, as amazing as it was, that was a little bit of an annoyance, so we took care of that this time.
Right, so we got that in, and then put the rest of this fluid back into the pressure cooker pot, put it in for an hour and a half, pulled it, and that meat was tender as can be.
Oh, the short rib, the bone literally pulled right out.
Yep, so we were able to just shred that up and get it ready. And the birria tacos, in case you missed it, that was incredible. And we're super excited for this one as well. We're already kind of expecting to know what the flavor's like, but we just want that crisp of the empanada. And these are the first times we've done empanadas, which have been requested on the channel.
Well, it's the first time we're doing them on the channel.
Right, that's what I mean.
I'm very excited to show Adam how this is done. So let's do the
build. Let's get to it. Let's do it.
Take it through. We're only going to do a couple today, just so we can show you how it's done. All right, so this is a very simple process. And you know, there's one thing I forgot I'm going to run in and grab. It's a very important, because the fork. So we're going to start here with the melty cheese.
What kind of cheese is it?
Melty cheese.
The melty cheese.
The melty cheese. Now we're going to kind of keep this, Adam, instead of going towards the outside. You know why I'm not?
Yes, because you have to press the outside.
That's correct.
I know how empanadas work. that? Are you gonna be able to close that?
Am I gonna be able to close that? One thing I like about these dough shells, Adam, unlike like the corn tortilla,
They stretch.
they stretch, they sure do.
Are you gonna be able to stretch enough?
You have no idea.
I have somewhat of an idea.
See, we're doing this to seal and press them together.
Oh man. Set that aside. Next, we're gonna fill the rest of these and then we will transfer these over to the griddle, which is already on and ready to go.
Now, because we are doing a griddle fry, I want to make sure that the oil can settle. And it looks like it is, so I'm gonna actually do one because I'd like to get these all on at the same time.
All right. Do you hear that?
Do you hear what I hear?
Nice. Come on the camera.
Don't mind the camera.
They need a little bit of high heat to get to that nice GBD.
GBD, baby. So this is definitely a cooler zone.
Brett, those look just about done. We're just finishing up this bottom part. Let's go ahead and kill the heat, and we're gonna pull and eat these. How about that?
I'm down with that. Well, there they are, and I thought I beat Adam to that punch.
He totally beat me to the punch. I had to reset the camera, but he did beat me to the punch.
And am I wrong?
You're wrong.
There they aren't.
He's right. There they are in all the glory, and it's very kind of him to let me hold the heavy plate.
Hey,
of
it's the
them.
least I could do.
But it is incredible, and they are still a little hot, so we're gonna give them just a minute. But so let's talk. Just
Okay,
kidding.
they are very hot to the touch.
Yes. Now the thing is, the process was very quick on this. We didn't do a whole lot of talking because we've done these shallow fries, and you put the food in, you fry it, you turn it, and you pull it. So that's really what we were.
Yep.
That's what we were doing. And now the bottom, this one, so it was very doughy at first. So we put it back on, let it sit, and man, it just crisps up so nicely.
And even as we speak, it is still continuing to cook. So
Right.
these are gonna be good. I hope they're as good as when I made them the last time. So there's only one way to find out, Adam.
Brett did have a big takeaway on this one.
And I should have mentioned it on Monday's upload with the birria tacos. Now, one step that we did miss in this was skimming the fat from the top, and that you can use to make the taco shells in, but you gotta keep that in mind. So to get this, we really gotta dip in and mix to get the beef broth flavor on there.
So it's cooled down at least, and it's hot, but cool enough to eat, I think. Like we say, it can look amazing.
This looks, it's an empanada, bro.
Like we say, it can smell amazing.
Can I get a smell? Yeah.
Smell, yeah, you can, and I'm
I gotta-
switching to the bigger one.
Before with the taste, the big reveal is I've never heard of birria empanadas. Have you?
I haven't either.
Is
Comment
this a
below.
first? Here we go.
All right. But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this is all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that,
My
my
brother.
brother. And this is really hot still, so
Yes,
I'm sure
it
you're going
is.
to burn my little mouth.
Your little mouth. Here we go.
There we go. Oh, hot. Oh, hot. Well, I got one first.
Oh my, you beat me
I
to it. How
Wow.
satisfying.
Got cheese in there.
This might be, I know, this is the best empanada. Best empanada I've ever tasted. It is still scalding hot, by the way. So I'm gonna set that down just for a minute, because, oh,
So good.
you gotta try it. Hey, you gotta try the birria, and you gotta try the quesadilla, whatever it is.
Tacos.
And then we have one more that we will be doing this week to top off birria week.
And I gotta say, I can always tell how good these dishes are for Brett because he always gets a little bit more excitement in his voice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This was absolutely amazing, and they're so good. In fact, I hate that I have to set it down, but my tongue is about burned off right now.
My
so.
fingertips and my tongue. Yes.
So let those sit a little bit more, but you do have to try this. This is absolutely amazing. Also, though, if it gave you one more idea, something you could do on the griddle, or if you just really like this video, make sure and give this a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support our channel and what we do. Another way you can support us is through our merchandise store. There's a link to that in the description below this video. Our merchandise is brought to you through digital promotions. It works closely with Crossroads Missions. And Crossroads Missions does amazing service work. In fact, a portion of all the purchases made through the WALTWINS goes to benefit Crossroads Missions and their amazing service work. Brett, we do also have a Patreon page.
Yes, we certainly do. Shout out to our
Griddle Entourage.
We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. And if you'd like to find out how you can support us through Patreon, that information is down below as well.
Right. We absolutely love our Griddle Entourage and everybody just for being here. Thank you so much. These really are incredible. This is super simple, not a whole lot to it.
Yeah, once you have the... Now, birria, it was pretty intimidating, the thought of doing it, but just like the Asian cooks, once you get into it, you're like, it's just it's a lot of ingredients, but you put them together and it's fairly simple.
And I guess I should backtrack. There's a lot that went into this one, but already having the birria, the stew set aside, the empanada process was relatively quick and easy, and we love getting into this. Aside from coming to make this amazing banger, this birria empanada, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And then don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
griddle on!